every drop of water you drink, every breath you take, you're connected to the sea, no matter where on earth you live. This quote from February 2009 from oceanographer Sylvia Earle explains the important bond humanity has with the ocean. The ocean is there to nourish us, provide for us, and protect us. Yet we are ruining this special bond. We as individuals need to take care of our oceans and stop polluting them. Out of my own personal interest in helping the ocean, I did excessive research on ocean pollution. I hope that by the end of this speech you will realize the problem, agree that there is a problem, and make an agreement with me to make changes. You will learn the problems with ocean pollution, the causes of the problem, and the solutions that we can take. Now let's start with the problems that we are imposing on the ocean. Ocean pollution is harming human health. By eating contaminated seafood, we are prone to brain damage, heart damage, and even cancer. We get medicines and many biomedicals from the ocean, yet coral reefs and other marine plants are being bleached and destroyed. On July 1st, 2006, the Harvard Medical School Center for Health and the Global Environment said that coral reefs are the medicine chest of the sea that provide health benefits and provide new drugs for diseases like AIDS and cancer. Ocean pollution is also killing and harming our wildlife. Animals can become entangled in our waste and may ingest plastic and other debris that we throw into the ocean, causing them to die. Ocean pollution is also jeopardizing jobs, local communities, and the economy. Seafood is one of the most exported items in the world. Yet fishermen, because of contaminated fish and the decline in many fish species, are forced to overfish. This causes seafood prices to go up and the fish species to die out. Lastly, we are polluting our beaches. This poses a recreational threat to all of us and costs our government $1 million in cleanup. Now, let's talk about the causes. Pollutants come from the land, from humanity, and most of these pollutants are not biodegradable, which means they will be in the ocean forever or for many, many years to come. This chart from Ocean Conservancy shows us the top 10 debris items in the ocean over a 25-year period, such as cigarettes, bottle caps, plastics, and other glass products. In total, over 25 years, there is 166,144,420 debris items worldwide. Toxic wastes are another cause. These wastes come from air emissions from cars, households, and other buildings, power plants, and manufacturing. Waste from factories such as mercury contaminate our fish. Waste from hospitals are thrown into the ocean, and even cleaning products from our own homes are flushed away. You may all be familiar with oil spills. Offshore drilling, deep sea drilling, and tanker leakages are all point sources of oil spills. Let me take you back to the Exxon Valdez oil spill in 1989, which spewed 11 million gallons of oil into the ocean. Although this is not half as bad as the current BP oil spill in 2010, which spewed 170 million gallons of crude oil into the Gulf of Mexico. The National Wildlife Reservation stated that in addition to marine life being smothered and the animals' ingestion of oil, the BP oil spill created long-term effects, such as an unbalanced food chain, decrease of marine wildlife, and a declining recreation in the Gulf. Recently, June 6, 2012, Kane Bordeaux, part of the Denver Post, explained the lingering effects on communities, fishermen, and the economy from the BP oil spill by simply saying, while catches were off, prices were high. The ocean absorbs 50% of our carbon dioxide emissions, resulting in a 30% increase in acidity in the ocean. This acidity creates dead zones, which are areas in the ocean where there is not enough oxygen for wildlife to survive. Lastly, global warming. Global warming is warming our oceans and making it hard for many species to survive. Scientists are researching The effects of the warming ocean on the severity of our hurricanes here on land. On February 21st, 2010, the co-author of an MIT study and research meteorologist at the National Oceanic and Atmospheric Administration, Tom Nunston, told CBS News this. This study suggests Category 4 and 5 Atlantic hurricanes, those with winds more than 130 miles per hour, would nearly double by the end of the century. The sources are apparent, as well as the problems that they cause. Here is what each and every one of you as an individual can do to help solve ocean pollution. You can start by managing your waste. Use the 3 R's, reduce, reuse, and recycle. We can use cleaner energy and find alternatives like solar and wind power. We can also drive less, drive more efficient cars, or use a bike to go to work, or simply walk. We can also support marine protected areas. We can support research, belief, and other laws and government action. Lastly, take responsibility. Clean your local beaches, or join a relief program, and simply throw out your trash. Or, as on March 27, 2012, the National Resource Defense Council says, whether you represent yourself, a government, or a business, know how much you are contributing to the problem. In conclusion, we have learned the problems ocean pollution causes, their causes, and the solutions that we can take as individuals, not necessarily being part of a government. And every day that we wade in the water or take a drink of water, we must remember Sylvia Earle's words and know that the ocean is there to protect, provide for us, and nourish us. And now I will take questions.
I have a question, Tara. What is an ocean protected area?
A marine protected area.
Or a marine protected area?
Yes. Is an area in which human activity is restricted to preserve wildlife.
Thank you.
What are some long-term effects of ocean pollution?
Some long-term effects could obviously include extinction in many of our marine habitats, plants and wildlife. It could also mean that we will no longer be able to have recreational activities near our waters, and we might not be able to use water in turn for our drinking water.
Thank you.
Well, is the government doing anything about this? Are there any laws that are in place to protect the ocean?
There are a few. One of the laws, the Clean Water Act, was passed in 1972, and the Clean Water Act basically makes the government look out for and monitor what leakages of toxic waste and other pollutants are going into the water and restrict them.